YouTube. Da, 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 da. I think I'll. I did not notice that. I think I'll not do any commentary this time.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay. So let's try. Let's try to do this longer. So, oops. Da, 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 da. Check out on the clock, but
What am I missing?
what? Oh, hi. Ooh.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you learned
Have you
anything about
gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
So, Loomis.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Oh, wrong one. Luminous.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
So it's...
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Not Leviosa. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Not Akio. Okay. Not Akio or Peril. Not Dissolution. Not Luminous. Okay, so unless it is, in which case.
Lumos. Let's get you back to
Okay,
your frame,
well.
little moth.
What? Okay, so this.
Repair. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Okay. Fascinating.
Madame Kagawa is certainly strict.
So,
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
by stupidity.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
You don't sound black. You don't sound black. That's a thing, you don't sound black. Also, there's something in this area.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Reparo. Leviosa.
Not Leviosa. So,
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida,
oh
by the
god.
way. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in
Hold
a spot
on.
of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my
Oh
incantation.
god, she does
Because
look
when I
like
opened my
high tea
bag
bread.
just now in the library, they literally took flight.
She looks like HighTeaToys. Sorry, I got distracted. She looks like HighTeaToys.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, she looks
Somehow
like
I don't think
HighTeaToys.
the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself.
Someone,
Except this isn't the first time one of
someone
my charms
put
has threatened a piece of the
HighTeaToys.
library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I
Oh,
caused
she
her
looked
any more
exactly
trouble,
like
she'd
what I
write
would
to my
imagine
parents.
HighTeaToys would look
Perhaps
like
you
in.
could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I should rename this.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner?
I
that
should
they were your
rename this. I
books?
found
Oh, to
HighTeaToys.
be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars. but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very
I
much
got
appreciate
really
it.
distracted by
One of the
your
books
face.
is my diary. I'd rather
Sorry.
it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Okay. Now I just need to know what the frick I was supposed to do.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
Okay. Instead of Loomis. Okay.
Got it.
Okay,
Only
found
4
one.
more to go.
How many do I need? 5? Oh, and... Okay, one minute.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
In my blood, my mother said. From her side, at least.
scared when the trolls attacked. I'd have been terrified.
the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
My siblings and I have all been sorted into different houses.
Any luck finding my diary?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Incendio!
My family has a gobstone tournament every year.
Well, I don't find herbology the least bit amusing. In fact, in the face twice now by a bouncing bowl. Do you think I have a big forehead?
I wouldn't bother yourself about that. If I were you, I'd be more inclined to...
Incendio!
The other girls and I were up all night reading letters from my secret admirer. They're very jealous of me, I'm sure.
I doubt there's ever been a headmaster.
Revelio.
It's tradition in my family to play game of Quidditch on the lawn during the holidays?
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
And have you seen how these professors look at your clothes? Black looks at me like I'm a pauper. I swear the man thinks I have fleas.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I... Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
Is that poison ivy?
A little treat for your auntie.
Oh god, is that a friendly version of poison ivy?
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Hey look, it's a friendly version of poison ivy.
Together. How thrilling
As
is it
if
to have
you
everyone
switched
back together
Poison
again.
Ivy's personality
This year
and
will be filled
made
with
it Luna look
enchantment
good.
and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The practical herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous
Oh, you're serious?
than the bouncing bowl.
Oh, you're serious?
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Akio love.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Why the fudge did you make us...
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Okay, I think she's more psychotic than.
Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
I wasn't paying attention. What?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Sup?
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
She missing a tooth?
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry.
No, that's just a shadow. Never mind.
So remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting
Oh,
table
that's why
here
it
in the
didn't
classroom.
bloom.
Wasn't easy to spare one on such
Oh.
late notice. Plant the seeds
No
there
wonder
now,
I
and you can return to harvest them later.
I
Even
failed
with
math.
soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Sorry, I missed everything.
How
What?
to balance my star thistle arrangement? Mifflin's fancy or roses?
Sorry, what? Uh-huh.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we
Professor
branch
Sharp?
out? Introduce you to a
What is she?
different sort of flora.
Is he or
Chinese
she
chomping cabbage.
be friends with
You'll find
Points?
that some plants
Professor
are better suited
Points?
to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Oh, stupid.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Wait, what?
The edges mustn't curl and turn brown like that.
What was I supposed to do?
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us.
Chomping cabbages?
Your lead.
What the fudge happened to you? Did anyone else see that guy glitch? That
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
what?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Wait, where? Oh, okay. Hold L1. What?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
I'm sorry,
I'm not
what?
saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
Fear not, my young comrades in arms. Stout heart, but not perish.
Now,
Shouldn't there be
was it
auras
2
or
pinches of
someone from the
Angelica
ministry
or
guarding the
3?
school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely
He knows more than he's letting on about the copy of the belly.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round. Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Keep your potion station.
Revelio.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand. Should you chop the Didney or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Oh! Dragon time! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.